Okay, so you know how usually when a new update drops on Hypixel Skyblock, there's always like a brief crazy period within the following 24 hours where ridiculous amounts of glitches, usually dupes, and just crazy stuff happens? Well, this new update that's just dropped today is really not disappointed. Now, quite clearly, mining was changed a lot, mainly due to the differences and basically massive nerf of the armadillo pet. Now, the crystal holes has actually pretty much been intermittently down, left and right, pretty much all day. Now, at the moment, it seems to be open, but, you know, this could change within seconds, literally. Oh, yeah, I actually couldn't get in because it's temporarily disabled, so obviously there's something going on. And if you've played Skyblock today or yesterday when you're watching this video, you'll know that this server reboot and game update is pretty much constant. There's tons of other bugs and little issues at the moment, but the main thing is people getting wiped. And wiped in a very, very strange way. I'm not going to demonstrate, but this hasn't happened to everyone who's done this. Basically, if you slash L and leave Skyblock, you'll then just be in the Hypixel hub. If you then try to reconnect to Skyblock, people have been wiped when reconnecting. And one of those people to be wiped is actually Swavey, 56 MS. If he wasn't the person with the highest net worth in the game, he was definitely up there and very close to the top. His net worth is 3 billion. I really do feel bad. I mean, Swavey at the end of the day. I would really be very surprised if he doesn't get all this stuff back. But it is kind of crazy. We're going to take a little bit of a close look into that. But before we do, make sure to use code NITROS if you are purchasing anything from the Hypixel store. It gets yourself 5% off. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and join the Discord server. It's links in the description of this video.
Him of all people to get wiped is crazy though.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, isn't he highest?
She'll get it
or
back
no?
in 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, he was highest net worth in game.
Now he's
Where's all of his where's his armor? Does he transfer all out?
I don't really know. It's as if some of it's like, because when you look at his Sky Crypts, it's like some of his stuff has been wiped and then some of it just hasn't. It says he has max skills except carpentry, which he has 0. He's Skyblock level 18 with 3 bill in his bank and no fairy souls. And oh, so weird.
Maybe he was an item wipe. Why would he only be level 18?
It says he has no armor, no equipment.
I think it's just. What kind of bug would cause you to lose all that? But
it looks like basically all of his collections have been wiped too. And he has no Kudra completions apparently. He's never done the what's it called? The dojo. He has no essence. I don't know what's going on here, but yeah, I really don't know.
Ruh-roh.
Let's see, his other profiles don't seem to be wiped, like... He's got his other profile, Lime, that's fine, but I'm pretty sure this is his main profile.
Wavy's #1 in net worth. Right? He was?
He wasn't he? He had 300 bill or something?
Well, it was close to being #1 if he wasn't.
Because you know how he usually has like all the black dyed sets just surrounding the middle? Just gone. I wonder, you think he got like scared after it happened and like hopped on an ult and snagged, or...
I don't know. Well,
I mean, that's such a big
essential.
profile.
I don't know if he's like taken the stuff down in the past. I don't know.
Precautions? Yeah.
I don't know,
So
but that's kind of crazy.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's one of the like at least top 3 net worth players.
I mean, he'll get his stuff back. I mean, he's basically the biggest, like one of the biggest profiles on Skyblock. It's not going to get it back.
I mean,
but like, it's still a bit sketchy because other people have definitely been wiped. So whether they'll get the stuff back is.
I doubt they will, honestly. Like, unless they can figure out what it was and like revert. I don't know.
Yeah.
But a profile that big, I think he'll get, you know, helped out because he is that big.
Oh, definitely.
I don't know about the low. I don't think of the lower people though.
I tell you what, there's usually some sort of like a lot of the time when there's a new update, there's craziness that occurs, but like this has been pretty well, not gonna lie. Like 100% there's gonna be, I reckon there's gonna be more to come because there's so many things that have been going wrong after this update. Yeah. Now, I've got to say, you've really got to feel bad for the admins. Like, they've put together a massive update, improving the game in tons and tons of different ways. Quality of life, you name it. Now you might think, why implement an update if it's clearly not ready to release? You know, there's so many things that have gone wrong, surely they could have caught these before they actually happened. But it's just not always the case. You can't account for every single possibility. Because from what I've heard, it's not just Swavey who's been wiped. There's been quite a considerable amount of people that have been wiped, basically from the same sort of way that Swavey's been wiped, but I don't know. I just feel bad because someone's going to have to clear up this mess and it's not going to be easy. Now, something that's been happening with the garden pretty much ever since the update is, well, number one, of course, I assume it has something to do with the garden milestones being changed because, oh, as I was saying, the garden milestones were reduced, therefore everyone gained, most people gained collections. Well, not collections, but milestones. But for some reason, pretty much all of today, the actual XP that you've been gaining while farming hasn't been going towards your farming level. It's been leveling pets, but not towards your farming level. I've been farming pretty much every day other than today, and to be honest, it was probably a good day to take a break. Now, these issues have been recognised by Hypixel themselves. Now, a lot of you may have noticed, and I definitely noticed, obviously, when they release a new update, there's almost always patch notes, and they explain here that they haven't released patch notes because they run into some issues. And it seems that it's more specifically relating to the Crystal Hollows, hence why the Crystal Hollows are currently down. It seems like once the situation is stabilised, they're going to try to release regular patch notes, which makes sense. And this will be what happened to Swavey. We have also recently discovered that a very minimal amount of players have been accidentally wiped due to an unrelated issue. A temporary fix has been implemented to stop players from being wiped, as we work on a proper solution. So honestly, to be safe, it would probably be best avoiding playing Skyblock until proper patch notes are actually released and they can confirm that the issues are over and done with. Because yes, Swavey's been wiped, and the likelihood is he's probably going to get everything back because Swavey's one of the biggest creators on Skyblock without a doubt, and it makes sense that he will get all his stuff back because how could he not? However, if anyone else was to be wiped, whether you'll actually get your things fully back or your profile fully back is another question, to be completely honest. Who actually knows? It is just such a shame because there's so many good new features that we just want to test out. And I'm not saying it's anyone's fault at all, but I just hope it's fixed soon. But I think that just about wraps up today's video. If you do have any more information on the wipes, people who've been wiped, or how it has actually been happening, then please do let me know in the comments because the information that I'm working with is fairly limited. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure you do leave a like, subscribe if you do, and I'll see you in the next one.